FBI,
drain the swamp, enough is enough.
FBI,
Drain the swamp, enough is enough.
FBI,
Drain the swamp, enough is enough.
It is enough. And
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Frontliner Analysis, and thank you so much for your great support that you are showing me on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, we all understand that 3 weeks ago, there was a team that was being formed to help the families of the Gen Zs that were mistreated illegally to find justice. And that team was being called FBI team, that was involving Patrick Osoy, Kop Shakur, and Hiram Kimathi, that was trying to form a coalition that we are going to use to bring justice to the family whom were mistreated illegally, but the government have refused to done justice for those family. Then later on, they were arrested. Walishikwa, wakapelekwa kotini. Then mwishowe walitoka. But there is something that we need to ask ourselves. Who is sponsoring FBI team? Who is behind these people that are threatening the government of William Ruto each and every day? Because as I'm talking to you right now, FBI team have sent a warning to the government of William Ruto again for the second time after being released. There is something that we are not being told behind FBI team in the Republic of Kenya. It's either opposition leaders are behind these people, or there is something that we don't understand concerning to FBI team that is threatening the government of William Ruto to done ahead of justice that should be done to the family that their sons and daughters were mistreated during the anti-government protest whenever they were trying to fight for their rights and justice. So before we proceed with this analysis, I want you to take a second of your time and watch this video so keenly on how these people are still threatening the government of William Ruto while William Ruto is outside the country.
We want to take the government the democratic way, and we are going to mobilize vijana wote, wazee wote, so that we take this man called Ruto home. If Ruto wants to serve his second term, the only place that serves second term yake ni Kamiti. There's a school there called Kamiti Primary. Hapo tu ndio tunaweza mwachia serve second term yake. And one of our aims is to document the injustices that have been happening. Mona vile watu wanauliwa, and tusikubali kufunikwa macho watu wakipea na stars like 2 million. 2 million want to bring life back to watu wenye wameua. And Ruto is a murderer, and we are going to make sure ametoka in office the democratic way, and we insist, and we are law-abiding citizens. And there is no amount of intimidations that will silence us. He can jail us. It's less than 2 years, early 2027. He can jail us for those remaining time. But at the end of the day, Ruto must go.
FBI,
Drain the swamp, enough is enough.
FBI,
Drain the swamp, enough is enough.
FBI,
Drain the swamp, enough is enough.
It is enough, and we say again, it is enough of impunity. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, first I want to acknowledge all the medias present and the people who are here today as we give this presser. And as I've said before, this is just to make clarity on the things that happened last 2 weeks ago. And I want to make it clear to the people and to the Kenyan people all over the world what FBI we stand for. Fighting brutality and impunity in all manners. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, let me start my official press statement that I would wish every Kenyan at any given time you be listening to it, because this has been a cry, not this time, but since we gained independence in 1963. We have not yet gotten the independence and the independence that we want. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, today we stand not just as a movement, but as a mirror to the soul of our nation, a nation broken by brutality, a people bruised by brutality, and a generation betrayed by those who swore to protect and serve them. FBI movement is not a militia. We are not terrorists. We are not criminals. We are zealous, dedicated citizens. We are students, farmers, workers, parents, youth. We are Kenyans. We don't carry guns. We carry truth. We don't plant bombs. We plant ideas. We do not loot. We liberate. We fight with words, unity, with vision, not violence. The real terrorism is found in brutality, in policies that starve the poor Kenyans, in bullets fired to minors, in corruption that kills hospitals, schools, universities, and farms. FBI fight brutality. FBI expose impunity. FBI stands for justice, dignity, and peaceful resistance. Don't fear us. Join us. This is your fight too. Fighting brutality and impunity, bound by oath, driven by duty. We are here to fight brutality and impunity on uniformed officers through poor welfare, low wages, and neglected medical care, mental health care, where an average salary of a police officer is 15,000 Kenya shillings, while their lives and integrity are sacrificed in committee for consequences of unlawful command given by those people who are seated in the offices and exercising impunity. We are here to fight brutality on our military, land provision being scrapped as they suffer squeezed excessively taxes, salaries, and punitive taxes, and the removal of food allowances while deployed. And the question is, who takes the monies when our military officers and personnel get deployed? A government that doesn't prioritize security, we say, and their operators to protect its citizens is illegitimate government and an enterprise of criminals. Therefore, the young people are not the criminals and are not the terrorists. We are here to fight unemployment brutality, economic brutality, where taxes multiply but salaries don't, where the cost of living raises but dignity falls, where you are taxed for being alive, taxed for dying, and taxed even in your sleeping time. We are here to fight paying bills brutality. Every day, business owners, contractors, suppliers, farmers, innovators, and are suffering depression silently because of government unpaid bills, while the leaders we elected enjoy huge increased salaries, allowances, and sit in big offices, intimidating the Kenyan people. Ladies and gentlemen, paying bills aren't the numbers. It's not just numbers. They are stolen futures of millions. Paying bills is not paperwork. They are people's lives held hostage. The government owes over Kenya shillings 600 billion in verified unpaid bills. How can you steal from Kenyans and mock them with empty empowerment program meant to lure the Kenyan people? How can billions be spent building church in State House while Kenyans suffer in paying bills? This is not a financial delay. This is economic warfare. And we say enough is enough. We are here to fight education brutality, where free education is a myth, and students drown in help debt before they can even start dreaming to start life. We are here to fight healthcare brutality, where hospitals is becoming place of despair, not hearing where the sick are asked for money before they are even attended, where dying poor is easier than living broke. We are here to fight brutality in all manner. Access to government health services has been denied to many of us who aren't registered up to the date to SHA. Payments, as recent scandal has exposed, frowned by 40 health facilities under the new Service Health Authority. This is the truth face of health brutality, corruption feeding on the sick Kenyan people. Healthcare should be a right and not a privilege to our Kenyan people, as is provided by our constitution. Yet, medicine is missing, doctors strike, and the poor die waiting in the queue to be attended. We are here to fight payslip brutality, where your salary is swallowed by deductions until you are left without nothing. We are here to fight brutality disguised as dialogue, where compensation for extrajudicial killing is used as a scheme and a way to lure the Kenyans' silence.
That is the video. There is something that we are not being told, ladies and gentlemen. Hapana. Hawa watu walishikwa, wakapelekwa kotini. Babu Owino akaenda akawatetea, wakaachwa. Baada ya kuachwa, bado wanarudi tu kwa ile jambo ambalo ilifanya washike. They're still going back to the same problem and the reason why they were arrested and arraigned in court. There must be something that is being planned. It can be a coup against for William Samoei Ruto, or it can be a deal by opposition leaders under Rigathi Gachagwa's camp to also pressure the government of William Samoei Ruto, while Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa are busy pressuring the government of William Samoei Ruto by inciting the people of Kenyans to vote against his government ahead of 2027 election. FBI team, together with the Gen Zs, are also busy piling more pressure to the government of President William Samoei Ruto ahead of 2027 election. There must be something in between this FBI team, because right now their number have increased. When FBI team was being formed, they were only 3. Right now, during that press conference, I saw more than 4 people. There must be something, ladies and gentlemen. It cannot be. Hiram Kimathi retired from his job, quit the job himself. He fired himself from the job. Kop Shakur also do the same. But Kop Shakur was fired because he was involved in the anti-government protest that happened last year after seeing one of his relatives being mistreated illegally during their peaceful protest. Then Patrick Osoi was a retired ex-officer in the Republic of Kenya and also in the United States of America. So we don't know the plan. We don't know what these people are planning with this FBI team, because right now, as the government of William Samoei Ruto is busy planning for compensation to the family that were mistreated, which we are not going to allow. Because how will compensation bring justice to the family? How will family have justice after receiving 20,000, 10,000, or even 1 million? A clear compensation and a genuine compensation is where Ruto was supposed to arrest all the police officers that were on duty during the coverage of the Gen Z protest, so that they can be arrested and arraigned in court for the offense that they committed whenever they were on duty. That is how justice should start. Then from that one, compensation should follow. But compensation cannot follow when these people have not yet been arrested. There is no justice that this family are going to get. And that is the reason why some of the people are preparing themselves to fight for the family that did not find justice during the anti-government protest after their family were totally tortured, after their sons and daughters were totally mistreated by rogue Ruto police officers during that particular moment, because there is something that Williams about to gain or achieve during the Gen Z protest. There is something that they achieve, including the opposition leaders. Kuna Kenya walipata hapo, because in opposition leaders, Opiyo Wandayi alipewa kazi, Ali Hassan Joho alipewa kazi, John Mbadi alipewa kazi, Wycliffe Oparanya alipewa kazi, the son of Oburu Oginga alipewa kazi, the son of Raila alipewa kazi, Atandi alipewa kazi. Many people are now enjoying the effort of the Gen Zs who were killed illegally during the anti-government protest. But the question that we need to ask ourselves, who are these people? Who is behind FBI team? Who is behind them? Secondly, there was an ex-retired force that was threatening the government each and every time that, oh, we are coming for you, we are going to make sure that we arrest you, we overthrow you, we do what, so that we can bring change in the Republic of Kenya. Later on, he was arrested and he was released. So we don't know the game that is being played. So ladies and gentlemen, give me your thoughts in the comment section below concerning to the statement that the FBI team have delivered few days ago after they were arrested while trying to bring justice to the family that was mistreated during the anti-government protest. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and may God bless you. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video.